Welcome to another edition of Jet Setting. Ken Wiebe, Scott Billick, both with the Winnipeg Sun. Kenny, the Jets are coming off a 4-3 win, a good grinding game against the New York Rangers on Tuesday. What did you like from what you saw, especially after they came off that road trip with a 1-2 and a couple games that weren't playing their best hockey?
Yeah, no doubt, Scott. Obviously, a dominant first period for the Jets today. Their top line kind of carried them. Then they got into a little bit of penalty trouble in the second period. Two maybe unlucky goals. The first one off the skate of Jacob Trouba, and then another one that went off the shin pad of Jacob Trouba, pinballing over off of Josh Morrissey, much to the dismay of Connor Hellebuyck, who has really done a nice job of settling his season down. I think he's getting much more back to that Vezina type form. Slowly but surely, the numbers are inching up. He looks more comfortable in the crease, and he looks very confident, which is no surprise given what we've seen from him.
Yeah. You talk about the top line. Obviously, Mark Scheifele gets 2 goals, gets an assist tonight. The fourth line, though, produces the game winner. What did you like from that fourth line? Paul Maurice talked about how he's just kind of liked how that line's come together, earning a few more minutes and that sort of thing. What have you seen from them?
Yeah, you got 2 really hard workers on the wings in Mason Appleton and Brendan Lemieux, and Andrew Kopp has really provided some stability down the middle. He's an experienced guy, good in the face-off circle, incredibly high hockey IQ. He's known for his defensive play, but he also has some offensive instincts. He's really been going well since moving to the middle. Now 4 goals and 12 points, I think, in 19 games. Really doing a nice job, and he's forcing Paul Maurice to play the fourth line more. We know that in the first quarter and change of the season, they were routinely under 10 minutes, sometimes in the 7-minute mark or lower. Right now they're more around the 10-minute mark and sometimes 12 or 13. So they're sort of evening out the minutes for some of the other lines, but that's because they've been playing well and they've been earning it. Yeah,
for sure, Kenny. And I mean, again, we'll go back to the top line. Mark Scheifele's playing lights out these days. I think he's got 19 points in his last 17 games. Just the player that he's become now. His second 30-goal season, and talking to Andrew Kopp after the game, he says buckle up because there's probably more to come for him.
Yeah, no doubt, Scott. Mark Scheifele is having a breakout season, coming on the heels of the breakout season 2 years ago. He's been a point game player now for 3 seasons in a row, and sort of just scratching the surface. Up to 68 points, tied with Blake Wheeler. That top line went through a bit of a rough patch in terms of their defensive play, for lack of a better term. They were getting scored on a lot, not always their fault, but they were on for a lot of goals against, and we've been coming to see them dominate offensively. 2 goals in the first period again, and Scheifele again, 3-point night. He's trending for his first 100-point season, which is a pretty impressive number when you consider that goals are at a premium.
And is that the ceiling? What's the ceiling for him? Given that there's no injury this year, given that he's been able to kind of play all the games and just keep progressing as a top elite centerman. What is that ceiling?
Yeah, it's a great question. I don't know that Mark Scheifele is going to score 50 this year, but I would not put it by him to have a 50-goal season at some point, Scott. He's got an incredible release and a great shot, and he gets himself open. He has great chemistry with Blake Wheeler. So, I mean, could there be a 50-point or 50-goal season down the road? Absolutely. I think you could look for him to be somewhere in the range of 36 to 40 plus this year, though, in goals.
That's been another edition of Jet Setting. For Ken Wiebe, Scott Billick, thanks for watching.